Hello friends, and welcome back to Vintage Sports Shack, and welcome back to another episode of Card Shop Chronicles. Today I wanted to talk about something I seen on YouTube, junk wax slabs, and someone was saying, are we in a junk slab era? I'm going to tell you what I think the problem is. So, as always, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, stand up, stretch out, because away we go. Okay, first off, first, if I bounce around, I made notes, but I make notes like a 7-year-old, so I'll probably bounce around. But first, I want to give a shout out to SLVR Sport, Silver Sport. They gave me a shout out, got me about 150 subscribers. I appreciate that. Also, I told you guys, wanted to make a difference and try to help the newbies and things. They made a video just a couple days ago about where to buy cheap boxes online, and he kind of gives you a tutorial of how to search for them. I know they do some breaking and some card things. I don't know them at all, but I checked them out, and they open up cards. I seen like a couple funny old guys about my age, and he did something good. And I know that I said I wanted to make a change. He watched me, gave me a shout out, and did that video. So I hope that it was one of the reasons that, you know, trying to help the new guys out, because he did mention that video. So I hope so. I hope we're making a difference. Also, AI8 Sport gave me a shout out. I appreciate that. I'm sure I picked up some subscribers from him, and he also does some more larger scale, larger market main topics about trimming, things of that nature. So he's got some good stuff also. So I thank both those guys. And then also Sports Card Dad has been doing videos. They say imitation is the best form of flattery, so I appreciate it. Very similar to mine, about nostalgia, age brackets, why we collect. Go watch him. I think, not that he's copying me, but I think he likes the message and he's spreading it, so subscribe to him if you haven't. Also, most of my data I get, I don't punch it up. I don't have time for that. I watch Scotty B Cards, and then I watch Teapot on Market Movers. I don't watch Sports Card Dad, but I watch Teapot because, like Teapot, he's not an appraiser, but I'm an appraiser, and we love numbers, and appraisers are dorks, accountants are dorks, tech guys are dorks, so I like watching it. And he was talking about slabs, and if we're in a junk wax slab era, and he had the numbers right, but one thing about being an appraiser, we're dorks, but we're cool dorks. We know trends. We know how to take the numbers and make trends and tell what's going on in the future, and we're a little more informed with what's just going on. So he was right about too many slabs, but I think the problem with the junk wax slab era is all the garbage is getting graded. I send up to a bulk grading company, like I said, about 100 at a time, and when they send them back on the internet, you've got everybody cards. You can look at everybody's, and they're all the same. They're all garbage. They're all garbage cards. Players, I don't even know their names, so I know they can't be too great, but they're just sending these cards up, getting them cleaned, wiped down, trimmed, whatever they're doing, and there's just too many of them. Now, I always tell you that not only is it about supply and demand, but also there has to be desirability. Now, I can't teach you what is desirable, but hopefully if you watch me and look at my eBay store, you'll see what I think's desirable and what I think's important. And not only about the card and the player, but what I tell people, what's also desirable is knowing the stuff I have hasn't been touched, hasn't been trimmed, hasn't been waxed, polished. I send my cards up to get graded. Whatever they come back, they come back. 7, 6, 5. I've shown you guys what I do with that. But it's the garbage players. The cleaning, the wiping, the garbage cards. And when I mean by garbage cards, a real collector, in my opinion, I could be way wrong. We want quality. Here's a card I pulled. Jackson Merrill. Look at the sticker auto. I'm going to take this card and get it autographed up here on top. They don't have any room to sign on that, so they sign itty bitty. I mean, that's garbage. Look at the ones I had Max Muncy sign. Yeah, autograph across the card. Full dark. Hey man, can you print that big and dark and make sure that it looks good on that card? That's what a collector wants. Not that. So I'm going to take it, get it signed up here. I probably won't get this one graded. Well, I probably will, since I'm getting it autographed, and this I will. But not to sell, but because I love baseball. And I went and got these autographed. So they'll get graded. Someone asked me what I collected. This, stuff like this, that I personally get autographed. And when I get this done, I'll bring it back and show you. Now let's see if I can find my spot. But they got to be desirable. I think that's where I was at. They were saying guys ain't gonna have more than 100 slabs anymore. Well, I don't think that's true. I've found these new cases that hang on walls that hold 40 cards each. You could plaster your basement walls, your den, your office. I mean, you could have 1,000+ cards easily. But you want quality cards. It's about the desirability. You don't want your buddies come over in 3 years and see your, like I said, one-on-one jag-off. No, you want good stuff. You want, hey, look at my Nolan Ryans, my Reggie Jacksons, my Babe Ruths, my Mickey Mantles. And I say all that because that's what I got. And I've got some good players. Tom Brady's, Patrick Mahomes. Like they say, Patrick Mahomes, if he quit now, he's still in the Hall of Fame. It's a safe bet, guys. He's playing. Go watch him at a game. Get tickets. Get his cards. Select him because he's great. So, I don't think Teapot was right about junk wax slabs, as men ain't gonna want more, or women, or children. I think it's more along the line of what's getting graded. It's just garbage. So hopefully, because don't fear getting graded. Don't get your stuff graded. I am 100% sold on it, and I'm an old school collector. My cousin, old school collector, sold on it. It's always been about quality. That's going to stay in line. Now, grading companies might switch, change. That's true. But I think you're getting this old guy sold on it. And it's going to be important, but it's going to be the quality of what you send in. The desirability. Not just supply, demand, scarce, but people's got to want it. I see all these young kids buying this Kenneth Walker III, a running back for Seattle. Sorry, guys. Don't be putting a ton of money into that. It's not going to be the guy you want. Go put some money in. Buy some Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady or Shohei Ohtani. Want to know what I'm collecting? I've got 3 or 4 of his rookie cards, first Bowman coming. If one comes back at 10, I'll probably keep that one. That'll go into my collection. But I'm imagining 2 or 3. So, also, I want to remind everybody, Ellie De La Cruz, 1 to 1,000 with the B after it. Pack of cards, 1 to 1,000. Comment down below, put those in. Tell me what you think about junk slabs. Hopefully I got all my thoughts out, what the problem is. Keep grading. I think it's a great idea. Best thing that come out of the pandemic was grading, quality, more consistency in pricing. Now hopefully everyone can stick, like in the video I said a while back. Conformity matters, and I promise I'll get to them on Friday about conformity, scarcity, theory of anticipation. I'll start doing that on Friday, but I don't want to mislead anyone. I don't want to give anyone the wrong information, because this just runs through my head all the time, all the time. So hopefully I got my thoughts out that made sense. I don't think we're in a junk wax slab area. I think all you guys that got caught up are in a junk slab era with all your cleaning. 10 years we're going to look back and be like, I don't want those. Are those the ones you clean and wipe down? Because you wanted a 10, it's not a 10. It's got polish on it. I don't know. It's just my thoughts. Anyhow, comment down below. Tell me what you think. As always, peace. Have a super great day. And yes, remember, keep dancing.
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke niggas. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke niggas. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head. She need a bomb, better add a booty salon with a baby Louis Vuitton under her underarm. She said, I can tell you rock, I can tell by your charm. Bars, girls, you got a flock, I can tell by your charm and your arm, but I'm looking for the one. Have you seen her? My psychic told me she have an ass like Serena, Trina, Gina for Lopez, 4 kids, and I gotta take all they badass to show this. Okay, get your kids, but then they got their friends. I put up in the bins, they all got a bin. We all